welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
A look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Right to the air is Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He's going to run it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. but sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
A first down throw for Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that, a thing of beauty. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Oh! And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the second time. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The tackle made back at his...
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
3-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Prescott to his
yards.
main man Lamb. CeeDee gets the Cowboys a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now it's Williams. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Cowboys first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. On the option, here's Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10s. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
A gain of 3 yards.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Back to the right side, he's got Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Forced out. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll send Flowers in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A quick slant to Flowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Down the sideline, past the 40. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
They put Smythe in motion. First and goal, and it's Henry. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal. Now it's Jackson. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger mounts a punt for Dallas. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action now. Jackson work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. Into space. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll step up and run.
Jackson on the keeper. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Tyler Loop to kick
The
off
kickoff
for
team is out on the
Baltimore.
field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
1st and 10 at the
Well, after the nice run
line.
to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
That's made by Pickens. And he will score! Game on! George Pickens! Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag back by the kicker. It may very well give him new life.
Automatic 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 43, here's 2nd down. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target.
It's second down and
It's
10.
second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. On 3rd down, Prescott. That
is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's to Ferguson once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here, Lee.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come up for 2nd and 2. On the ground, Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 10
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The gun. Here's a give to Henry. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Lamar gonna hang on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Cowboys gonna use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.